mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Welcome, everybody, to No Sleep, the podcast. I am AJ Simmons, 1/3 of this here comedy podcast, and I have a joke or two.
Oh, here we go.
Warm us up. People are saying that AI might ruin the world, either, via trying to destroy us or all the resources it uses, like water and shit,
Yeah.
I just hope it's not my searches that is, like, the last one that causes it.
Yeah.
Because I could see it, like, on a split screen on news somewhere, being like, what selfish person just had to ask this question? And then they put the question up on the Jumbotron there, and it says, how do I attract a goth baddie?
That was the straw that brought the house down.
Yeah. Iowa State Fair begins this week,
It does.
and nothing compares to the Iowa State Fair. That's what they say. That's their motto. I'm inclined to agree because last year I got stoned and very scared on the Sky Glider during peak hours. Wouldn't recommend. And it was,
Nothing compares.
Yeah. It was, the whole, causeway full of people. It was like 1 p.m. afternoon time. And I hit the pen kind of coming into the place, and then the Sky Glider was like one of the first things I hit. And I think we got about 10 feet off the ground before I realized, like, this was a mistake. Just full, like,
And that thing
panic.
takes its time, too.
Yes.
You stop for a while and sit
Yeah.
there.
I love it.
It's
Very
just-
leisurely.
If you're in the
One
right state of
bar.
mind, there couldn't be a better place to be
Yes.
stoned. But
yeah, but you go 2 ticks too far, you just flop
well,
sweating.
I was looking at the cable, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
looking for
Oh,
rust
yeah.
spots on
then
it.
you
and-
start having images of that video where that ski lift in fucking Austria goes crazy. It was
Yeah.
launching all those people off of it.
Yeah. Very Final Destination.
Yeah, that plays in your whole Final Destination nightmare scenario.
Yeah. Come crashing down on the people below. Yeah. Nothing compares to the Iowa State Fair, folks.
Nothing compares.
The biggest event in Iowa, the state of Iowa, by the way.
Yeah, it used to be several years ago. It was ranked as the number 2 thing to do in the United States after Vegas as a destination.
Wow.
That might have been like 20 years ago. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
And it was on iowastatefair.com.
And they still made it number 2.
Yeah.
We got to make it seem real.
Yeah.
But you can feel free to cut to Toll McGrain.
Oh, snappy snap. Here's a fun joke. So my car is in lockup, as these fellas know.
It's in detention.
Who knows what we're going to do there. So I'm driving my mom's car, which is fun. Nice. 4 doors.
Doors
But
all open.
See, here we go. It's got keyless start, but the battery is low on the key fob, so I got to stick it in the thing. Anyway, so driving up here, I was like, ooh, there's a homeless encampment about 50 yards from where my car is parked. And I was like, I better lock this, maybe. I don't want him taking the stroller, And I lock it, and I close the door, and it goes beep. And then I'm reminded this car has a keyless entry and a keyless start that doesn't work. And then I tried to unlock it. So I may be trapped here is what I'm saying because it didn't unlock.
We'll just throw a blanket on you when
It
we're
did not
done.
unlock. So that's a hilarious joke. That's real. That's happening right now.
The joke
So-
is my life.
Dude, as I was talking to Sarah about once I get slightly overwhelmed by something, I'm just like, well, I guess that's it. That's it for that. I'm just going to let the cops come and take me away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cops have one of those big spotlights on you.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah. I
running
wouldn't even
outside.
run.
Helicopter overhead, the light.
I'd just be like this.
Yeah.
Like,
I surrender.
Yeah. You took my car. You might as well take everything.
Yeah.
You fucking assholes. Stupid fucking cops. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I think you're ready for a detention camp.
I am.
I think that's your next move. Just go chill
Sarah
out.
was not fond of me saying this, by the way. Like, well, what if you don't want to go to jail? I was like, maybe I should go to jail.
I've been a bad boy.
Yeah.
At least a sanatorium or something.
I need to get some sleep.
I
Get
got
some
a bunch of
reading in.
crap written down. What was the thing I was actually going to
I do
say?
need to go to jail.
Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys heard about this. This is big news. Elon Musk is predicted to become the world's first trillionaire. And the math for a trillion, if you don't know this, is a million times a million. Pretty cool.
A million millions.
A million fucking millions. A trillion. There is, you couldn't spend that much money if you tried. I mean, you could buy it's insane. Anyway, that being said, I'm getting pretty excited about having 4 figures in my bank account. $97.81. And that's also why I
4 figures.
drink Diet Dr. Choice.
Official sponsor.
Whether they like it or not.
Yeah. I can't wait to get a cease and desist subpoena.
Tomorrow, just immediately.
Dr. Choice is in the chat. Stop it.
This is all we were talking about aging. This is not even a joke. I don't know. I was going to bring this up. But anyway, we're talking about like you get to a certain age where you don't know how old anyone is.
Yeah.
And we've been watching I really can't stand this show. I love the original. I love Boy Meets World. But we've been watching Girl Meets World. And it's like far too dramatic. Like these are 12-year-old, 13-year-old girls. I'm like, this is intense for whatever's going on here. But Sarah and Everly love it. And I'm like, whatever. And I'm watching. I'm like, I recognize.
Maybe jail's not so bad.
Yeah. I was like, take me away now. Lock me up.
There's no Girl Meets World in jail.
We were watching it. I was like, who is her friend? I was like, the girl that's meeting the world, her best friend. I was like, I recognize this girl. Is this, who is this little kid? And then it turns, and I fucking Googled it. It's goddamn Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, shit.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking old as shit. Anyway.
Yeah, the show is from like 2 years ago.
It feels like it's from 10 years ago,
Yeah,
at
right.
least. Like I was like, how long has streaming been around? I'm like, what is
new to me.
happening? Yeah.
I didn't realize Sabrina Carpenter had an acting career.
She was a
Yeah,
Disney,
she came from-
Is that Disney or that's Nickelodeon?
think-
I don't know. But
Yeah, one of those.
yeah, she was a Disney kid. And now she's working late because she's a singer. That's my.
You're very singy tonight.
I know. I'm in a. I got a decent amount of sleep. My
That's that
Monday
toll
wasn't too bad.
espresso.
That's right. That's right. And I got a bunch of other shit, but that's it for me
Yeah.
for now.
More musings to come later.
Yeah.
Let's try a quick topical one. Donald Trump's been going around saying how hot America is. He keeps saying America's the hottest. America is hot right now. What? I think he's confused. I think he thinks the United States of America is a 13-year-old girl.
Hell
She's so
yeah.
hot right now.
That's pretty good. He also said Taylor Swift is not hot. In fact,
I love that our president.
I took a fucking pic. I know he says crazy shit all the time, but I was like, I'm taking a screenshot of this. This was an actual post to Truth Social. So you guys heard about Sydney Sweeney and her American Eagle ad?
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
blue jeans. Okay. Sydney Sweeney. I don't want to do a Trump.
No,
voice.
you'll get tired of
A
it.
registered Republican has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get them, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement. That is a total disaster. And it doesn't even, by the way, the Jaguar ad doesn't say anything. It just has multiracial people and people of different sizes.
Like almost
I don't
every
think-
ad in the world.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it, but the CEO just resigned in disgrace. All right. And the company is in absolute turmoil. Who wants to buy a Jaguar after looking at that disgraceful ad? Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, blah, 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 which went woke? Okay, billions of dollars for
Can't even
Go woke.
Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift.
Uh-oh.
Ever since I alerted the world as to what she was by saying on Truth that I can't stand her, in parentheses, hate.
What?
She was booed out of the Super Bowl and became no longer hot.
Was that all caps?
It is all caps. The tide has seriously turned. Being woke is for losers. Being Republican is what you want to be. Thank you for your attention to this matter. To this matter? You didn't fucking say a goddamn thing that matters. This was a nothing burger of nothingness. It's just fucking insane.
I think we should have a new segment on the show where Toll just reads Trump's tweets.
Yeah,
Sure.
in
I'm in.
character.
Because it actually, like, you look like the person that should be saying that. Where it's like, whoa, this guy.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Where I
Not
was
the
like,
president of the United States.
even as a regular person with a social media account, I would have been embarrassed that I even thought to write that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And he cooked on, he thought he cooked.
And there's millions of people that are like, he's absolutely right. This is exactly what I was thinking. You're like,
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Whew.
I like we're all pretending that his brain still works. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
We're just all like, yep, that's he just doing his thing.
But I just pretend. I mean, like, I don't know. Like this, he's got it going on. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And by it we mean
Syphilis.
yeah, and dementia. Of some
Yes.
sort.
Yes.
Yeah, his sort of stream of consciousness writing style is kind of fascinating to me. As someone who spent like a lot of time watching true crime kind of, documentaries and podcasts, I'm like, this could be something I would love to send to like a handwriting or,
Yeah.
someone who can analyze like what kind of personality is required to just even the way he punctuates and like
Well, basically, people have done that.
Yeah.
If you can go look at an interview from Trump in the 80s, he did millions of them, and listen to him talk, you're like, oh, he sounds like a normal person.
Yeah.
You forget how far he's slidden. Like,
Yeah.
if you watch something like that and then compare it to one of his long-winded statements where you're like, this guy knows like 14 words now.
Yeah.
And he was like, a normal
enough
eloquent person,
person.
that had
Yeah.
an adult vocabulary.
Always awful.
Always awful, but at least his
yeah.
brain.
You didn't know how awful
Yeah.
he was when he was being interviewed. And now you're just like, damn, dog.
Well,
Brain no worky.
no interview required either, clearly, because you can just fire off that on Truth Social, and it gets reposted and
And it does
pasted
remind
everywhere.
me, you're saying like my old drunk Facebook posts,
Oh yeah,
which would be like different. I'd do like haikus,
Yes.
all different shit.
Very
I still
cryptic.
kind of
Yeah.
do that. And it
It's
would
the
be like I would
Zodiac killer.
yeah.
Bit of a cipher to it.
And every single morning I would wake up and be like, well, like I hope whoever saw it, and now I will delete because that is embarrassing.
Yeah, hopefully no
Hope
one's
all-
awake
Yeah.
yet.
Hope all 36 of you enjoyed that.
Yes.
We're taking it back.
Yes.
Two of which were certainly Alex and I.
Mm-hmm. Alex would send me the disapproving Timberlake
Yeah,
if it was too bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes he was already in bed though.
yeah.
I would be like, that's great. That'll be perfect. And then wake up to piss at like 5:30 in the morning and go, oh no. Yeah.
Not the haikus again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, seems like as good a time as any to get Carter McGrain back on the campaign trail.
I know. Sorry we lost.
Yeah, we took 2024 off. I think maybe 2028 will be our year.
I just noticed the "We know what we're doing." Okay? Question mark
Yeah.
is the tagline of
Yeah.
Carter McGrain. We know what we're doing. Okay.
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 Yeah. It was true.
It still is.
Yeah. Gosh. And Trump is an interesting case because it truly is like I guess barring the sort of social influence and capital side, like intelligence need not, be required
Yeah.
to become the president of the United States anymore.
Yeah, no, the opposite. It seems.
There's no entrance exam.
Yeah. I mean, it truly feels like, like the Rizzler could be president or like, just anybody.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Not today. Not in this day and age.
Honestly,
Put
I would
that
take
out there.
anybody. I mean, if somebody was like, you know what? I don't know. Just do something better than this.
Yeah.
it's having kids in the worst possible timeline is like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, they're like, pop them out, and we're all, hey, welcome to hell. Shit. Yeah. Pretty
Our
cool.
bad. Mm-hmm.
But seems like, unfortunately, it's kind of always been shit. Seemed like the 90s were all right for a while. Kind of pre-Columbine and 9/11 90s.
There was a guy that said, I don't know what I was listening to, but the unprecedented thing is the extended period of peace in the United States. That's actually more unprecedented than, wars and shit and everything going terribly. So this is more on par with history.
Business as usual.
Yeah.
Damn
This is
it.
more historically accurate,
Yeah.
what we're going through now.
Yeah.
Not for the U.S., but, we did fight a civil war. And, I don't know. It's just kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah. What will I tell my future brood of children? Sorry, Daddy just wanted to bust.
This shouldn't have happened, guys, and I'm sorry. That's on me, but we got to make the best of it now.
Yeah.
At least your kids
Yeah.
have cool parents. You know that.
Yeah.
That's
for
an
sure.
upside.
Say, shut up, Dad, and they give them their hoverboards and fly away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen on the internet?
The World Wide Web?
On the World Wide Web, on earthlink.net, these sort of airport sleeping pods that they're putting in some of these fancier airports around the world.
I haven't.
Where basically you can like rent them by the hour, and it is like a pod that you can store some clothing and stuff underneath, and then it has sort of like a shade that comes all the way around the pod, and then you can just sleep.
Huh.
Which seems, I mean, at one point spending a lot of time in airports seems like a great idea, but I feel like you're guaranteed to have those things whacked off in.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That guy only needed the sleeping pod for 2 minutes.
I'm sure they have some sort of sign in there that addresses that in some very tactful way of like, hey, just so you know,
Right.
like we're paying attention, or like don't
intimacy.
don't bust in here.
Bust-free zone.
Yeah.
But I've just been
Has the
seeing a
word
lot-
bust with a circle and a line through it, and you're like, all right, well.
I've just been seeing a lot of reels of those being kind of installed in different places, because I feel like
Yeah.
airports almost like like a Sharper Image or something, where you see all these like little stores,
yeah.
and they'll be selling you the latest and greatest kind of trinkets and gadgets.
Yeah.
I don't know if these sleep pods are gonna work though.
If this pod's a rockin', hope you brought a sock in.
That was pretty good.
Hey.
Pretty
A
good.
little late, I guess.
Today I traveled to Dubuque. We talked about before we started the podcast for a business meeting,
Nice.
and we took the highway versus the interstate on the way there, which is actually how I prefer to travel.
That is
the
it's
road.
very scenic on the way
Yes.
to Dubuque.
It's really hilly eventually, and
Yeah.
very beautiful. But it reminded me, like along some of these highways and stuff, you'll notice that there are houses that are only like 30 feet away. Like their front yard is basically that highway.
Right.
And I'm like, don't you ever get scared? Like someone's just going to be going 99 miles an hour into the front of your house?
I mean, there was that house in
Must make it cheap.
Beaverdale that got driven into like 100+ times.
Yes.
Like
Cars
once a
just
month.
kept flying.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Not-
that
not-
split?
T
Not their
intersection.
house got
Yeah.
dinged. Cars flying into
Yeah.
their house.
And even with the boulders and trees in the yard, it was still happening.
It's so crazy.
Oh man.
Crashing on the rocks.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of those big red Target balls around
Yeah.
the house or
Yeah.
something. Even then, I think that house. I think cars were just ramping off that and getting even higher into the house.
Hitting the second story. Yeah. But I could like there was tons of houses like that where really, I mean, maybe it was like 100 feet, but when you're thinking about something going, highway speed,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Beaverdale one, at least, maybe they're going 40 or
Right.
so, but highway, 60, 70, 80. And if someone's about to crash into your house, maybe even faster because
Yeah.
No
enough.
ditch, just like straight
yeah,
shot.
or it's like a shallow kind of little
Yeah,
dip
just a
ditch.
little-
Again,
Get you airborne.
Yeah, just with enough lip on it. I could just see myself being stoned, like I'm gonna live out in the country by the highway, enjoy my life,
Yes.
and then have a Ford Explorer come through the
Yeah.
front of my house.
Somebody Ann Heishes you hard.
Takes out my 60-inch
terrible.
plasma
Sorry,
screen. Yeah. But when you have 3 hours in the car, these are the things
Yeah.
You do.
and you got to fill time on a podcast, so you're just writing shit down.
Yep. Yep. I have 3 hours in the car frequently.
Yeah. That part of Iowa is real nice, though. Like,
Dude, there's a certain, I think you're on Highway 20 going there, right?
yeah, that sounds right.
And that you get to eastern Iowa, you're like, damn, this is fucking scenic. Feels like you're not even in Iowa. At least in our part
eastern,
of
and
it.
then especially like northeastern Iowa, like Decorah. It's
Oh yeah,
truly
that's
beautiful.
my jam up
Yep.
there.
Pretty nice. You ever been to the pine forests in southeast Iowa?
No,
That's like, you're like, where the fuck am I right now? You feel like you're you're approaching mountains because it's all pine trees, just like kind of everywhere near like Keokuk.
whoa.
And it feels kind of surreal.
Yeah, because I remember because we drove from South Carolina to Iowa when my grandpa was sick when I was in early middle school, and I remember coming into Iowa, and in comparison to South Carolina, in my head at least, I was like, my fucking life's over.
Yeah.
'Cause it was just cornfields,
I
forever.
mean, that's kind of
It is like
accurate.
that, but yeah, I guess my eye has become more keen as like, okay, if you go way western Iowa, you're gonna start to get like that truly boring kind of like Nebraska flat. But yeah, sort of the middle and onward, and maybe even southward too. There's some interesting stuff, some topography.
I've only been
A little
to
bit here and there.
the or driven around on like the southeast east-ish coast of the United States. But when you get into those areas where it's like straight up hill after hill after hill, and it's neat, and you're surrounded by trees, and it's just so hilly and
Yeah.
fun. It's great.
Yes, this is a good podcast.
It is good. Good.
I like hills.
Yeah, I like hills. I hate Sydney Sweeney. I love hills. Oh no, he loves Sydney Sweeney. I'm sorry. He hates Taylor Swift. Loves
that's
Sydney
right.
Sweeney.
That's right. Taylor is not hot.
No, Sydney Sweeney is hot.
Hills are hot.
Yes.
The scenic hills of Iowa, pretty hot.
That's right.
Now that's hot.
No,
That's right.
This is very hot right now. Speaking of hot, I'm assuming this wasn't just me that would have, when I was a young man, sort of like I think just beginning puberty, going down, up and down those hills, like that stomach drop
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of feeling. I never get that really anymore.
I don't either. I don't know if that's. I don't
like a
even.
Pre-balls dropping kind of sensation.
I don't
or
know,
something.
but I do. I used to love it.
Yeah.
Do you get that, Shyla?
Yeah. Comment.
Like your stomach dropping?
Somatic experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's shifting in there?
Shifting? Oh, I don't know about that.
What do we pay you for?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because it feels like something like biological. Like,
It is,
like
yeah.
a gravity thing. But I remember not knowing exactly like what sexual pleasure type feelings were yet. But
Was it? Did you feel like it was a sexual feeling?
It felt kind of sexual to me, I think, or at least like it felt in the loins, kind of. That's where I
Yes.
felt it, like that lower
In
stomach.
your no-no zone. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
like-
feel funny down here.
Yeah. I remember like feeling like I needed to keep it a secret. Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
Mom,
yeah.
can I get a cigarette from you? I think something just happened.
yeah.
It's due to inertia.
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 Oh.
I mean,
Inertia of what?
Your internal organs.
That makes. I mean,
there's
they're
like
going
a drop.
Yeah.
because you're still.
Very visceral. You're like, ooh.
So I suppose it would still happen. Maybe
There's
you're
only
just
one way
not
to
on
find
those
it.
kind of hills.
You're so
Yeah.
Get on my lap,
disappointing.
AJ. Let's
Yeah.
see what's going on here.
I'm feeling something. I remember like not knowing if if everyone else felt that, so kind of like being like, "This is my little secret."
Yeah.
That hills bring a little extra joy to me.
My dad would make like he would know it was going to happen and be like Zuma Zuma. That was what he would make like a sound. I'd be like, hell yeah, here
Zuma
we go.
Zuma, Dad.
Yep.
Formative experiences, folks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a conversation with someone who can't like ever directly answer the question posed and instead has to like make it a whole story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Me too.
Let me tell you about it. I don't have an example.
There's some people
mean,
that are like that.
yeah.
You know, you just like, hey, where's this? Or like a straightforward
Yes.
question. And the preamble has to come in, and you're like, no, you need to tell me this right now. And no, but, and then it's like, okay, let's hear whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this one time I had and then it's a whole.
Yeah. I was selling George Foreman grills.
Yeah,
Resale. Yeah.
I dude, there was a girl. I won't even. But she's worked at a bar, and me and my buddies frequented this bar. But if somebody would come with us that hadn't been there regularly, we'd be like, "This is a funny trick to do on someone." It's like, "Hey, you should go ask her about her dogs," and then they'd go ask. And then they'd be trapped in a conversation for the next 28 minutes. It'd be like, he'd be like, and he'd be over laughing. Like, it really genuinely worked every single time.
Well, why
Inescapable.
Yeah, because why I bring it up is that over my lifetime, and I'm sure I've been this person at times, but I've noticed whether it be sometimes I notice a lot of people work at gas stations or these type of people where you're just like, yeah, can I get a pack of, Newport Reds?
Yeah.
And somehow, it becomes this labyrinthian kind of conversation about their entire day in life to the point where the custody battle they're going through
Oh, yeah.
and all this shit. And then I'm just trying to get, I'm waiting for them to press the button so I can do the tap. and
That is
get
where I
the
want
fuck
the
outta here.
conversation the least.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that happens all the time at the ice cream shop. It should be simple, like vanilla for me, please, 1 scoop, thank you.
Yeah,
And you
thank
do
you so
that, and
much.
some people, it's like, oh, I remember my dad used to make vanilla ice cream. You're like, oh yeah?
Yeah.
And then a very long story that is not a great story, and you're like, okay, well, there's 80 more people, so
Yeah.
enjoy that. Well, but this one summer, okay,
Yeah. The AC's broken that day, and you're just like,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's been interesting to me to, I guess, notice that there are repeating patterns of types of people almost, and a lot of people have certain types of communication styles, and just over some of these working on the movie set and different business meetings I've attended. It's fascinating, especially because in a lot of these I'm not the director of this meeting or moment. I'm kind of auxiliary or something. You get to really watch two people attempt to have a conversation where they both know what the fuck happened, sort of.
Right.
Because they both have kind of goals within it to communicate,
Yeah.
And so I'm just sitting there or the black guy behind the tree.
Yellow suit on.
Yeah. Communication is hard. This podcast
It
is
is.
a great example of that.
You're but this is not good for a podcast, but AJ sent a picture of Quickstar earlier because Quickstar is our #1 gas station, I would say,
Yes.
food-wise. Alex?
I just
if
never
you-
go there, so it doesn't
you did.
register for me.
Oh.
I know, that's all I hear.
But at least the Quickstars that I frequent, which are mostly in Davenport.
Brag.
I know.
Quick stars in Davenport. That's
Man,
what
No
you're
big
told.
deal. I'm like, this must be part of the training. They try to upsell you. And I'm like, what? I'm buying a fucking cheeseburger and a giant pop. Like, do you want a glazy glizz donut to go with that? I'm like, no.
I mean,
Yes.
how much is it?
I'm like, no. I don't upsell me at a gas station.
Yeah.
This is not. I'm not here for the luxuriousness of this fucking Quick Star.
I kind of
I
am.
was gonna say, aren't you though?
Well, I mean, I am.
It's nice.
But not in the, not in the typical way you're seeking. But in a situation where I would expect to be upcharged. Like, I'm not supersizing at a gas station. You know what I'm saying?
I think next time that happens, you should just say yes, and then she'll say, "Oh, and also 2-for-1 beef sticks today," and you're like, "Yes," and just have her see how far the upsell can go. To there's like 25 things,
Like, oh,
and then you're like, you know what? I already ate lunch. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I'll just
I'll
get
see
the
you
water.
later. Yeah.
That'll teach them.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a great one to like tape to like, yeah, find someone who you could truly see if like just how far, because eventually they probably have some kind of script of like shit they're supposed to upsell.
It's also my other thing though is like, who is like, you're such a loyal employee to Quickstar that you're following the rules to try and upsell every customer. Get the fuck out of here. That makes me think. I'm like, you're even lamer than I think. You're following the rules. Like
They probably
some
get a
nerd.
cut. They must get a cut on the upsell.
I
Yeah.
guess maybe. If that's the case, then I take back what I say.
Right.
If they get a little cut, if every glizzy
There's-
donut or
there's no way they
glazers,
do.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, they're paying $85K a year there. Plus,
Actually, I
bonus.
think they pay okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think like Quick Trip does, and I think Quick Star.
I don't
pays
get the
okay.
get and go employee vibe from anyone that works there.
No.
You know? And I think you can only get that vibe from paying people as little as possible.
I went to Get and Go the other day. I was at a Get and Go, like 2 days ago, and I bought 2 bottles of Diet Dr. Pepper. And the girl's like, "Hey, you know how much these are?" And I was like, I think they're 2 for $4. She's like, I'm sorry. I've only been working here 3 days. And I was like, and you're working by yourself? And it smelled, it reeked of weed in there so bad. I was like, all right. You're on day 3, just fucking blazed at your new job. Hell yeah. I could have told you these things cost 78 cents.
I went in there once to pick up a case of White Claws because it was on my way somewhere. And same things like, do you know how much those are? I go, I guess not.
I guess
She's
you
like,
forgot
how
to-
much? She goes, how much do you think they are? I go, $6.99. She's like, sold.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's an employee, right? That's a gas station employee right there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, speaking of Get and Go, I saw in the news they got robbed again. Of course. This is-
No. Get and Go?
right. But so the story was like 2 people were arrested for robbing a Get and Go. This guy and a gal, and I'm like, ooh, a little Bonnie and Clyde action. But they told the story of it, and apparently the dude robbed it, and she was working there. She was his girlfriend. And I'm like, I can't think of a smarter thing to do in Des Moines than to start working at a fucking Get and Go
Yeah.
and have your significant other come rob it.
Right.
How did you morons get caught?
I know. I don't know how they did. It's a perfect. I just keep working at different Get and Goes.
Yep.
They'll never catch on.
No. Man.
Perfect crime.
Something interesting I learned about Quickstar today, from what I think is a reliable source. At one point, Casey's and Quickstar, or no, I think it was Come and Go and Quickstar had like a gentleman's type agreement where basically Quickstar would not come into Iowa and Come and Go would not go into Wisconsin.
Oh.
And then at one point, Come and Go, I think when like the Sun took over, like the Kraus son or whatever, started building out there, and then he was like, Quickstar just kind of shrugged and was like, well, and that's why you see Quickstars
they're
everywhere.
bucking
now.
at each other on the
yeah,
border.
Yeah,
Come
pretty
on.
much.
What?
Yeah.
Outside of
Now it's
Some
open
gas station.
warfare.
the Midwest,
Yeah.
where there are Quick Trips with a Q, Q-U-I-K, still spelled
I've
incorrectly.
seen those.
They are.
It's very if you own a gas station, or
You
a convenience
cannot
store,
spell it right.
You have to incorrectly spell whatever the words are.
even even Maverick, which is
You have to go
taking
out of your
over-
way to do it.
Maverick, which is taking over for Come and Go, which is the worst. What's the word? The worst
Rebranding.
PR, the worst
Yeah.
rebranding of all time. They're gonna go from Come and Go, which is hats and T-shirts that fucking famous people wear everywhere,
Yeah.
to Maverick. Maverick is spelled with no C, so even that is spelled wrong. This is Maverick.
God
Maverick.
damn it. Such a step down.
But anyway, quick stars outside of the Midwest are quick trips,
Mm.
where there aren't the
Right.
QU quick
But we have
trips.
QT here.
That's right. So we have quick stars.
Which I would take QT Quick Trip, Iowa's Quick Trip, over Come and Go any day.
Yeah. Oh,
Come
every
and Go
day.
can
100%.
suck my
Every day.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
I don't mind
Truly.
Come and Goes as a delivery boy of the beer persuasion. Come and Goes are all right because they're just like, just come in, give them a thing.
We don't care, and we can tell you don't either.
Well, they just take it, yeah. And at Casey's, they're like, you got to check it in, and they're like, do you know how to check it in? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They all know now. It's fine, but it used to be an issue.
Yeah. You taught them.
Yeah, I did. I was like, listen here,
You're going to learn today. I don't care if it's your third date and you're smoking pot in the store. Which
they
is
clearly were.
which is a boss move,
yeah.
by the way.
Hey, I wasn't mad at
To
them.
burn one like in the place, not even go outside.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I had another thing about gas stations, but it was the Come and Go thing. Just that's the dumbest thing anyone's ever. But they're a Christian company, so they don't want to imply that anyone jizzes, which is not what the name.
Yeah,
but that's
come
why
with
people
a
wear them.
K.
Yeah.
That kind of, I mean, we all kind of want it. I mean, it's still the UM part, so it's
Yes.
basically still jizz.
They should have just said CUM and just been done with it. Just give us what we want.
Yeah. But that's Come and Go because it was Kraus and G. Kraus
Yeah.
and whatever the other guy's name was.
They should have rebranded Come and Go to Bust and Leave.
Yeah, we used to call them Jizz and Jet.
Jizz and Jet.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what we always called Come and Goes back in the day. They used to be way shittier. Now they're all nice.
Huh. Because there was almost kind of like a golden era of Come and Go, I think, clearly before they were starting to sell to Maverick or whatever it was, where they were really trying to like compete on a pizza level with Casey's, and they were actually kind of trying. And I was like, okay, Come and Go, I see you. And then I don't know, something just fell off, and then QT kind of came into my life, and I was like, look
QT
no
is
further,
only
brother.
in town, which I'm like, QT is like, you got a bad neighborhood, whatever. Well, we don't give a fuck. We're going right in. It's going to be safe. We're open 24 hours. You can get a hot dog anytime
Yes.
with a steamed bun.
Yeah. I like
Oh,
the
hell
band
yeah. We
steam
got
bun.
no fee ATMs for all your drug deals in the parking lot. Like, hell yeah, Quick Trip.
And the quick
Because
trips
they won't
are,
do cash back.
Quick Trip
Yeah.
used to have the stranglehold on the city, but they're few and far between anymore.
They are. Yeah.
The ones that are holding it down are soldiers, though.
Oh, yeah.
'cause,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's the one.
They're
it's
sticking to it.
MLK and was it Douglas?
That's my
or-
favorite one.
Yeah, that one's always bumping. Obviously,
Yeah.
the one right over here is Buck Wild.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. That
The
one.
that one and MLK are the wildest.
Yes.
By
That's why I like them.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's one on East University. I don't know if it's still there. That
Oh
was
yeah.
that was pretty wacky too. Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Not all the way by the fairgrounds because there is one there.
Yes.
But there was
That one's
one
holding it down, too.
further up
Yep.
on like nearer downtown, like by the hospitals and shit,
Mm-hmm.
where it was like, oh hell yeah.
Well, and I love that every.
Now they're so sorry. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, I love that every Quick Trip employee, kind of like get and go a little bit like. By nature of getting that job, being qualified for that job means you have to be able to stand on business
Yeah.
at all times. Because like all those QT people don't give a fuck in the way of like they're gonna kick you out. Like
They
They run a tight
kind
ship.
of hard
Yeah.
asses, and they
Yeah.
get paid well. They used to. I don't know if it's still as good as it used to be, but it used to always be like rated by Forbes as a good place to work. May not be true now, but it used to be. You got to be kind of
to be on the front lines like that, you got to pay.
yeah. But it's not like where Quick Trip you're never alone. some of these get and goes, I'm like, so
Oh,
third day
they're
by
always
yourself.
alone.
Why would they ever rob this place?
There's only ever one person there, and
In
that
fact-
person isn't really there most of the time.
Yeah.
They're outside or they're gone.
Oh yeah, and
And they're always doing paperwork.
they're smoking a cigarette, and they see you come up, and they're like, ugh. Like the most visible sigh eye roll of all time. It's like, ugh. Like I gotta check this person out. The lady at the come and go, I'm sorry, get and go, I was just at, when she asked me how much the pop was, I could have been like, you know what? I think it says you're supposed to give me all the money in the register.
Yeah.
Does it
That's
say
how
that?
much it is. Yeah,
It does.
Yeah,
You shake up the soda and kind of aim the lid at her.
yeah.
Don't make me.
Oh my god.
I'm supposed to give you the money in the safe too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. You are.
You saved me another trip.
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. How do they keep it open with being, I guess, the insurance? They probably have robbery insurance at some point.
It has to be pretty fucking expensive at this point.
My theory is the guy just strictly pays, like, gets huge payouts for when it gets robbed or something. It doesn't even make sense anymore as to how it's a operating business.
Yeah.
That is just the worst.
Yeah.
The worst of the worst. It's trapped in 1985 in there. Like they don't have like a bunch of nice soda fountains and different coffees or whatever. It's like
Oh yeah.
you can get a bottle of popper and they have like an old thing of coffee in a pot.
They don't even have fucking scanners that can read UPCs.
Yeah.
They got if you don't have the that's why they're always asking the price because
Yeah.
it has to have the orange tag on it that
Yeah.
says how much
Yes.
it is.
It's
Otherwise they're like
1985 in there.
What I love that it's become now fused into the economy of Des Moines as a place to be robbed. Like that's now
Yeah.
a part of the
Yeah.
ecosystem of the economy.
I've been
where-
joking about that for like a decade.
Yeah.
And now you hear it everywhere. Like everyone knows. That's just what happens at
Yeah.
fucking get and go.
crazy.
robbed.
Oh man. How often do you hear about Quick Trips getting robbed? Never. I
Never.
don't think I've ever heard of it. Or come and go.
Which is shocking because especially this
Yeah.
one here, it's like
There's almost always a cop there this time of
Yeah.
day.
yeah. Because
They
after the
know.
podcast, yeah, if you roll in there like 1 a.m. and on any given night, there's going to be some characters.
Yeah, I can't imagine that's a place where single women want to go shopping.
No.
I can't imagine you want to. Charlotte, do you like to walk through that parking lot?
The Quick Trip?
Yeah.
Get
I
a
will.
dog.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Good.
I remember
I'm invisible.
one time after a wedding, we were all going to bars in Beaverdale, and in between, I don't remember where we were, but there was a kind of not great neighborhood Quick Trip on the way. I was like, let's stop there. And this girl was like, we can't, I don't want to stop there. I was like, who cares? It's open. It doesn't matter. And we get there, and there's like 8 cops with cherries on in the parking lot. And they're looking for a specific guy that had committed some kind of assault, and they even told it. And I was like, ew. I was like, okay, maybe you're right.
Just here to look
Tonight.
for some Diet Dr. Choice.
yeah. This is only at fucking Price Chopper.
I
Alex.
know.
Come on now.
Now, Price Chopper, I have a lot of time for.
Yes.
A lot of time and respect for. Speaking of being high on a job, I remember my first night I was to be trained at Fighting Burrito. I was like, well, it's training, so it's probably going to be like pretty low impact tonight. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to be kind of. They'll show me some stuff, and then like the next day is when I'll.
That'd be for serious then.
And so I like ripped the bong a couple times, and I was like, it'll all shake out.
It's a young man thinking right there.
Yeah,
It'll all
exactly.
shake out.
And I remember I showed up, and it was like a line out the door, like
Yeah.
packed, and they were like, "Get the fuck in," like get it, like D-Day,
Yeah.
like, come on,
Go,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude.
And then I was, they have like the tortilla heater or whatever, and my job, like I was just thrown on the line, was to. Because they had like 5 or 6 different types of tortillas, but it was my first day, so some of them were obvious. Where it's like, okay, the spinach tortilla is the green one, but then there was like other ones that didn't make as much sense, like color-wise to me, at least at that point in my brain.
You're pretty stoned. So.
Yeah, so I'm like fucking up like the types of tortillas that they're supposed, and it's like fucking up the whole assembly line. Oh my god!
Oh, I gotta.
I really thought they were gonna like fire me that night.
Yeah.
Damn.
My
Ouch.
first day at 2 Men in a Truck. I've told you guys this story before, but we had to. it's my first day. I'm training, and I get in the truck with this guy, and he's like, "You mind going down to Leon or whatever?" I was like, "Oh, down to Leon, man." So we start the day off driving about 40 miles out of the way to pick up the other guy. And we go and pick up the other guy. I think his name maybe was Leon, and we drove. But it doesn't matter. But there's a town called Leon. We're way the hell out of the way. So we're driving back on the interstate to go to our first stop to pick stuff up. And they're like, "Hey, man, you smoke?" And I was like, "I'm smoking right now. What are you talking about?" Do I smoke? And at the time, I did not really smoke. I did occasionally, but hardly at all. They're like, you smoke weed, blah, blah, blah. And it was like one of those situations like training day where it's like, if I don't do it, I'm a fucking narc. So I was like, all right. So I get
I like drugs too, fellas.
Yeah.
So and I'm 18 or 19. I was 19 at the time. And I'm fucking annihilated.
Right.
So fucking high. Just with these two fucking
Strangers.
that are creepy little dudes, mover guys. Are like, "Come on, dude!" Like riding with Bobo the clown, to go to our first stop. Like a high and dry, and I'm like, "I am high. Oh my god!" And we get to the first place, and his house is huge. That's why they send 3 people on it. Even though I'm training, they're like they only send 3 to the bigger jobs. And I'm going, and these people are watching us the entire time. I'm the sweatiest human being to ever live, and they keep going, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And they turn to go, "Is he okay? Is he?" And I'm like, dripping sweat, like straight
It's like
up,
shooting, like the meme, just like
my
shooting out
God,
of you.
Jordan Peele.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm okay. Meanwhile, I am not
Yeah.
okay at all.
You weren't
But-
even there.
No, it was It was literally a nightmare
Ooh.
come to life.
Yeah.
But it ended, and I kept working there, so that was cool.
Yeah.
At one point, I worked with a dude named Willie. This was later on, he used to handle the billing, and he'd be like, "You can tip, right?" And they'd be like,
boy.
I'd be like, "Willie, God damn it." He's like, "The tip's right there. You can do it." I'd be like, "Willie, son of..." And I'm like, from this point on, Willie, I'm doing the billing. Even though I'm a new guy, I'm handling
I'm
the
the
bills.
sweaty new guy, but
Yeah.
I'm going to handle the bill.
Yeah, I'm going to handle the billing. One time, this dude,
Tip, right?
I went and saw him in a play, which was hilarious in Indianola.
It's like-
Because I was like, I'll
Like the
go
Big
see
Lebowski
your
style?
play. It was Our Town or something, and it was
He's
very
in
weird.
theater.
He had Jerry curls, and a fucking, he's a white dude with Jerry curls, and he had a handlebar mustache with like Mark Maron style. Anyway,
This isn't a true story.
one time we were on Hubble Avenue, and this car cut us off. So he drove around, did like a U-turn, and got back behind this guy, got out of the truck, and went and kicked the dude's window. And I was like, "Oh, sweet mama." I was like, "This might not be the job for me."
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
bit-
He did that.
A bit more
And I
rough and
was like,
tumble than
it
your
was
average
fucking
community
insane.
theater member.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he crush it in that role?
He was wearing overalls. I
you
remember
can
it.
tip.
Yeah.
In the play.
I just couldn't believe he was in it. It was I can't believe I went to go see him in it, but I did.
That's amazing.
I shouldn't have said his name, but I did. Doesn't matter.
Oh, he's not alive anymore.
That's probably true. That is probably true. And at that point, I had learned to refuse smoking weed on the job,
That's smart.
which was much because
Took a couple more times.
I guarantee they don't do it now. By
Yeah.
the way,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be
2 men in a
smirched.
truck?
2 men in a truck.
Oh, I've
sure.
used them so many times, and
Yeah.
they are. That's why they're extremely professional, and
They were
great.
good then.
Yeah.
All those dudes.
Yeah, sounds great.
No, they were good at the job. I mean, I was like, Jesus. And they see big, like, I was a big, strong guy at the time.
Yeah.
They're like, "You're not going to last." They're like, "The big guys, we need wiry guys." And I was like, oh, fuck. I remember one of my other first days carrying this, the biggest TV they made, the biggest tube TV they made at the time, a 35-inch Sony Trinitron, or maybe 36-inch, before they go to, like, projection.
Yeah.
Heavy as fuck and
5
nowhere to
feet
grab.
deep.
Yeah.
It hurts your fingers so fucking bad. And we were carrying this thing, Jerry, and I was with this dude, and he was like, "You better not go down. You better not go down." And I was like, "I can't." And I went down on my knee and fucking set the TV down on my other knee. And he's like, "You never fucking getting back up, man." And I was like, "I can't. I need help."
The TV starts cutting your leg off.
Dude, I was like, "This is insane." Fucking insane.
Don't you go down, boy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make it.
Yeah.
Another D-Day scenario.
Oh man.
How long like did you last?
I was
total?
there for the whole summer.
Okay, so you made a full
And
season.
me and my buddies would go. Me and another friend of mine started there with me, and we would go to parties at night, and we'd both get there and be like, "Party time!" We'd show up at 8:15. This was both of us. Fucking sleeping at parties like a couple of fucking lame asses.
That was like when I was framing houses. It was that same thing of actually like working that hard, 8 plus 10 hours
Yeah.
a day usually in whatever weather it might be.
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't hang out. Like maybe you could get one good night out of the Saturday would be like the only day you fully had like any kind of energy.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like lights out 9 o'clock. You're just like
Oh yeah.
absolutely exhausted, completely wrung yourself out.
But that is also a testament to old man strength, ish. Because in my 30s, I got a job that wasn't quite that hard, but it didn't. I still partied like nobody's biz. 5 hours of sleep a night, no problem. Yeah. I did get fired from that job.
Unceremoniously fired.
They let me unload a truckload of cabinets, and then they fired me.
Of course.
Pretty cool of them.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only job I've ever been fired.
I feel like I was a decent employee at a lot of my jobs, but I would love to I'd love to pick the brains of my old bosses.
Oh, not me.
Yeah. Be like, yeah, where was I on the ladder of talent at Pizza Hut and Boone? Was I above Mark
I
Dude?
guarantee you were high up.
I think I definitely didn't mind. Like, I worked a lot for a kid in high school. Like, I definitely was always doing like 20 hours a week minimum, kind of.
That's what I did.
And which felt like a lot at that
20,
time.
25 hours a week. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd work 8 hours on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about the weekend shift.
Mm.
Golden Corral, I put in a lot of hours there as well. But I think I was still too much of a dreamer. Like I think I had like too much ambition outside of that thing to ever like truly care enough to be good at it or something.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Like there were some guys who were like, maniacs on the
Locked in.
the grill and fryer at
right,
Golden
right.
Corral where I was like,
You're kind of like, I'm above it. Like, I'll be.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. I don't give a fuck.
and not as a compliment or anything to myself, more as like a drawback of I was just like,
Fuck
I'll be
this.
out of here.
Yeah. I was.
I'm gonna go knock over all these steaks onto the floor real
Yeah.
quick on accident.
Breaking down boxes, being like, yeah, I'm gonna be a rock star probably in a couple of months, I think.
Oh. I worked at Earl May in high school, and they let all of us high schoolers parade around like we were fucking plant experts. People asking us real questions, and we'd be like, and we were also stoned at least half the time. And he's like, yeah, when do I apply this fertilizer? He'd be like, you do this one
It
first.
says here.
yes.
And the parrot on surge,
Yeah.
and, flying around,
Yes,
freaking everybody out.
Yeah. There's
was-
still a couple Earl Mays.
That young, I was way too afraid to smoke weed, especially at a job. Like, I wish I would have tried, because the guys I worked with at McDonald's, they all smoked.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, I think his name was Jared, but he was like, they all had kind of these funny little, I don't want to say like defects, but like he only had one front tooth because he had knocked the other one out with a 40 on accident. It was always like stories like that,
Yeah.
And they'd all go to like the dumpster corral and smoke weed on their breaks and then come back and they'd be making like, 8 patty cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a
Scooby-Doo-
second. It's like
Meanwhile, like the fucking thing's spitting out receipts. Like all these people are like in the drive-thru waiting and shit.
Oh man. Yeah. I had a great time working for the most part in high school. And that $5.25 an hour I was making went a long ass ways.
Yeah, that was minimum wage back then,
Yeah.
$5.25 an hour. I remember making that.
I think it might have changed to $5.75, but it was like
stacking them Lincolns back in
Yeah,
the day.
buddy. Get that check for $300 or whatever, and be like, "Woo,
No,
Shit.
can't nobody tell me shit.
that's right,
I'm going to the mall,
Yeah,
baby.
that's right."
Yeah, what would a young Toll spend that money on?
Well, I have a car stereo, and then just whatever my little heart desired. Snacks mostly.
A lot of CDs.
Yeah, shitloads of CDs. That would have definitely been some of it.
Yeah, worthy investments.
Yeah.
I was always buying girlfriend shit.
They say girlfriends. Whoa.
Girlfriend's gifts.
Yeah, I never had any of those to worry about
Yeah,
in high school.
lucky you.
Felt like it too.
I'm the luckiest boy in the world.
Yeah.
I'll just play this Blue October.
Blue, you probably really had that CD too.
I did not. Was trying to think of something sad.
I kind of miss those days when, or at least when I would go to like a Best Buy or a Hastings and Ames or the stores that would have true like racks of CDs. I would love just like rolling the dice on a cool album cover or something.
Absolutely, dude.
You don't really have that experience, or at least not the same kind.
I used to
of
go to
experience.
record stores so much, like a big store like Musicland or like even Best Buy that had all those. I
Dude.
pretty much had it all memorized. Like, nope, I've already seen. Like, there's nothing new. I could go. I mean, I already knew what was there because I went there constantly.
Yeah. I mean, we used to go to CD Warehouse because they had the bootlegs.
Yes.
Where you could get bootleg CDs
Oh.
of like different shit and sell my mom's CDs there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "We'll give you 87
Oh, yeah.
cents." I'd be like, "For all 10 of these?"
Yeah.
All right, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, Mom.
I'd be like, up, taking let's
Yeah.
let's take 6 or 7 of my parents' CDs. I'm not gonna afford this new Dr.
Yeah.
Dre CD.
Mm-hmm.
And you give them like, here's Dolly Parton. We got the Oak Ridge Boys. We got all the good stuff
Yep.
here. Like, we'll give you about 45 cents for those. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Damn it.
Then a year later, your mom's like, "Where's my fucking Shania Twain album?"
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
I had the Carpenters album.
Yeah. But the center of Best Buy you used to walk in and it would be like the halo of the sun was the appliances and TVs and shit, but the center was nothing but CDs.
Yeah.
For like 50 aisles.
It was
seemed
the
like.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 might be a little high, but the whole middle of the store was CDs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I miss like just rolling the dice on those,
Yeah.
like just finding something new. And now it definitely feels like social media kind of dictates whatever.
Algorithms.
Yeah.
And albums don't really matter at
Yeah,
all.
just
like
singles.
they used to. You never sit and listen to a whole album. I mean, I do, I guess, even though I hardly listen to music anymore. But when I do, I'll sit and listen to whole albums.
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing about the record player, where there's plenty of like it feels or impractical at times to like have a record player with how digital music is and everything. But I think the best part of it is really just that it forces you to listen to an album.
Yeah.
There's not like a mixtape or record. I'm gonna burn a record for you.
Yeah. I could open my book. I think I probably still have my the two car CD holders, the
yeah.
books. And I could tell you, like, you open it up, front page, there is 3 doors down. How many times did I listen to that album? I put it in once. And I think that's it.
But it was number 1
Yeah.
alphabetically.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The binder.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there were just certain CDs that you bought because you liked the song or you liked the fucking CD cover. And you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But you still had it. It was still in there.
All right.
It's 14 bad songs.
Yep.
1 is good. 1 is okay.
Yep.
You're like, I guess it's all right that I bought squirrel nut zippers, you know? I didn't mind squirrel nut zippers.
I was going to say, I was like, what? Oh, what did Oh, I'm thinking of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Same. riff.
Squirrel Nut Zippers single. They were like swing ska, weren't they?
Yeah, definitely like swing ska. Let's see here. Let's make sure we get this demonetized. 1 sec.
Never had to
Yeah.
knock on wood.
Hell.
Hell. Oh boy, AJ's getting us sued. Oh yeah, yeah. In the afterlife. Yeah,
Damn, that was a real moment in time.
yeah. Well, after Swingers came out, there was a brief period of.
Hey guys, we
swing
all love
music.
swing dancing now, right?
yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Jim Carrey, The Mask,
Yep.
had a bit of that.
Yeah. The old swing dance era.
Yeah, it did not last long. But I didn't mind it.
Yeah. It was something to wear a bowler hat to.
Yeah.
Get the zoot suit out, you know.
Yeah. Spats.
Chain wallet.
Suit riot. Throwback bottle of beer. Here's a dumb thing. I'm gonna just steer us fucking off the map. You guys ready for this?
I like
Take
it.
it.
I
take
was
the
thinking
wheel.
about this the other day. So human babies are born just fucking helpless. Like you don't remember anything from your first year and a half of life. Right? Wouldn't you say? Do you
At
remember
least,
a goddamn
yeah.
thing? I don't think you remember anything. And then I thought about like giraffes and deer that like and cows and horses that slide out of there and then they fucking stand up in like
Give it
10
a little
minutes.
shake.
And I'm like, so are they like conscious in the womb? Do they have memories of being in their mothers? Isn't that a weird thing to think about?
That is, yeah.
They're sitting there just waiting, like, all right. I'm like, I think I got this.
yeah.
And they shoot him out, and
They're
they
like-
going up, and they're like, "Yep, here I am. I'm going to run through a field right now."
Yeah, yeah,
What?
that's
You've been
exactly-
alive for 11 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like so they're just like sitting in there waiting, biding their time.
Right. You figure you get a little claustrophobic in there
You'd think.
once you're kind of aware.
We'll never know.
I know. I just thought. I mean, somebody
Let's not
probably
say
knows. yeah. Maybe
Give it a couple
perhaps
more
we could
years.
Google it.
Yeah.
You know, But not today.
No, not on this podcast, sir. Yeah, that's it. I've never thought about that because they do have to like quite literally hit the ground running. A lot of these,
Yeah.
a human baby is not geared for that.
No.
They're very soft and kind of mushy. And
Yeah.
Like a half-done cookie. you
Yeah.
know, a little soft in the middle still.
The best kind to eat.
Delicious.
Tender and mild. What do you got? Sorry. I was going to talk about Elon Musk being a trillionaire some more. Find it very upsetting. Like we out here struggling, Elon, and you're going to have all of the money.
Can someone explain to me exactly what? So obviously, I know he was a part of PayPal and then sold at some point or was bought out, right? And then there's SpaceX and Tesla, right? And I know
Yep.
he got some probably big subsidies for doing Tesla at least at one point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like, where is his?
Skylink.
Yeah, where is his worth coming from?
A lot of
exactly?
it comes from Tesla stock.
But is Tesla like that good? Like
no.
Amazon makes sense to me because I feel like everyone uses Amazon. I don't see everyone driving a Tesla. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question because I really don't like. Why is he worth that much?
Yeah, like I can't figure like Bezos. You can kind of wrap your head around
Yeah.
just when you think of Amazon.
It's a lot of government contracts and a whole bunch of other shit that it's
like-
not just about electric cars or a rocket, you know.
Yeah,
It's a
that's-
bunch more other shit.
Because SpaceX even seems like, at least at this point, it's more of like a passion project. Like I don't think
Right.
that's generating income for
Is
them.
Skylink
necessarily.
part of SpaceX?
Oh, Starlink or whatever that
Yes.
internet.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's a
They're
different
launched
company.
by SpaceX.
Yeah.
I assume.
but even that one is sort of the goal of giving everyone free Wi-Fi, right? Or
Right,
not-
but also
it's not
having
free.
control.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
free.
But it's available almost anywhere in the
Right,
world.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
because
what it
that's
is.
what Ukraine was using, and then they threatened to. I know there was a threat of kicking Ukraine off Starlink.
Yeah. I would not use Starlink unless I absolutely had to,
Yeah.
because it's. I don't know why you want your web traffic going through a right-wing lunatic billionaire's business who's probably, definitely stealing all that information or doing something.
At this point, what is worrying about your information is pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, I've been getting like, hey, buddy, I see you got some probs, and I'm like, who the fuck? How do you?
Who told you, phone?
Yeah. Who told you, phone bot? Come on now, who you out here telling? But they fucking know,
Oh yeah,
and I get phone calls every day about it.
yeah. I can only imagine the NSA agent who has to watch all of my self-facing camera whack-off videos. 7 days a week for the
Got a
last
couple terabytes of
20.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, I guess that's in a cloud somewhere or whatever. I'm like, that might be the most horrifying. That's like Cloverfield footage or something.
I read a book last year. There's a guy. He's an ex-congressman, but he worked in like government intel and a bunch of that type of stuff. And he was one of the guys that went through the January 6th, all the phone data and all that, and triangulating and figuring out who was where and all that via phone records and stuff. And one of the things I took away from that book that he said was that they keep your phone records and stuff for a shorter amount of time than you think.
No, that makes sense. But I feel like they
'Cause
could
you think
also
like they don't have your whole lifetime of shit somewhere. They don't have something from 10 years ago, maybe not even 5 years ago. Maybe it's maybe a couple years or something. He didn't say
Right.
exactly
There's
what.
like a
but-
shelf life kind of on it.
Yeah, because of course think how much data is generated every day by everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wild.
Yeah, there's some like, I'm sure it's even way bigger now, but back like when I was in my mid-20s, I remember hearing some crazy statistic about YouTube where like for every hour in the world, there's whatever, 1 million hours that is uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this weird like meta, or just the amount of things that are going in every single second into this thing because it has so many spouts. Like every different person is creating videos and trying to be funny or do this.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fucking insane. Here's I was thinking of this the other day to kind of go with that what we were talking about earlier. I saw a YouTube or a fucking TikTok or whatever about them making fruity pebbles. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like they cook them, soften up the rice, and then they run the rice through then they dye it, and then they flatten it and cook it at the same time. I don't know when the flavor. But anyway, they've talked about how many grains of rice they use every year to make fruity pebbles. All of the fruity pebbles on Earth, and it was like 36 billion grains of rice. And Elon Musk will have more dollars than grains of rice used to make fruity pebbles.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
We forgot about Twitter too. I know that probably
Yeah,
has some
yeah.
value too. God, yeah. At that point, I mean, already once it hits the billions, it becomes like immaterial to
Yeah.
me.
It
almost.
doesn't even-
It's like a
Yeah.
concept. It's
Yeah.
not like a.
And I think that's part of his net worth shit too. Is like these are valuations.
Yeah.
of,
It's
like,
not like he has a Scrooge
A vault.
McDuck bank account he's diving into. Well, maybe he does.
You couldn't
but-
make one big enough
right. Yeah.
to fit that much money.
it'd be like Gringotts in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Anybody?
I got it.
Ever heard of it?
There's new Harry Potter coming out on HBO here within the next couple years.
Oh, that's right.
Seems kind of insane.
Yeah. But the original is what, 20 years old
Yeah,
now?
I suppose.
It's an old ass
So-
movie at this point.
Nick Frost is going to be Hagrid.
That's nice. I like Nick Frost.
And Ricky Gervais is going to be Harry Potter.
I like that. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised with the JK stuff.
I think they've sort of been able to
The IP is too big.
Yeah.
separate her from it a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's really allowed to be involved in any of that shit anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that shit makes billions of dollars. So
Yeah.
they're like, go ahead and be as mad as you want, guys. We're still doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
And we get it, but we're still doing this.
Yeah. sort of like our government. Yeah. Be as mad as you want. It's
Yeah,
still happening.
Still happening.
Great. Sorry.
Oh no.
I'm not sorry. What did I say sorry for?
Yeah. Don't you apologize.
Sorry, it's quiet, listeners.
Just looking at some notes here, folks. You remember the Zoom Mazda commercials?
Zoom.
Zoom.
Yep.
Those are pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
You don't see, do they still make Mazdas? There's no Mazda commercials. I guess you don't really see commercials like you
Do they
used
make I think maybe Mazdas went out with the Pontiacs
to. They might have.
and the
I
other
don't know.
dead car brands that went out in like the last decade.
Saab. That's gone.
They do make Mazda still.
They
Do
make
they?
Mazdas.
That's good to know.
Take that.
It's a Japanese car company.
All right.
I did not know that. I always wondered where Mazda was
I
from.
knew that.
I liked that Zoom commercial. That really stuck in my head.
It's right up there with Farfignugan. Oh boy, that shit never stopped.
Farfignugan.
Pepperidge Farm, remember? I like to think that I'm like too smart to be duped by advertising, but then I remember that. I still think about that Zoom commercial.
Yeah, I keep
every couple weeks.
People keep bringing up on my reels and TikToks the Viennetta. Remember that
yeah,
ice cream?
Yeah, of course.
And the commercials, and I know this is what all the videos say too, so this is not news to anyone, but you'd watch that and be like, oh, all those layers of ice cream and chocolate. And they'd be serving it in like a martini glass.
On like a silver
Yeah,
platter.
only rich people eat this.
Yeah.
And it was like $4 at the store, you know?
Maybe.
And you'd get one, and it was fucking good. And you'd be like, oh, so decadent. Who am I, Daddy Warbucks?
Luxurious.
Yes.
Viennetta.
I don't think I've ever had a Viennetta.
Oh no,
like
I don't think
ice
they even
cream
made
log.
those. They're probably
Yeah.
done with those by the time you were born.
Damn.
Yeah.
Black Catanetta.
I've thought about it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, that's too complicated. I got other shit to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just make one day.
Yeah, because the nug processing facility is, that's a whole operation in and of itself.
That's right.
And people
Maybe
love
get a
the
Viennetta
nugs.
machine
Yeah.
in there too.
Yeah. Damn. Because I'm sure, there's probably so many questions that you hear a lot that annoy you. But, is it daily that people bring up, like, a milkshake machine or something like that? Or
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, no.
We ain't about that life here. Nope.
Is there any expansion kind of creatively with the... So you already have the nugs, obviously, but is there any other one you would entertain?
There are definitely other things I would like to make. Yeah, it's always with the new space. I've been thinking, we have a little more room. We might be able to do some more stuff there.
Be
But
like
yeah,
Des Moines Willy Wonka.
Because at one point, I think when I was working there
Kill
early
some
on,
kids.
that's right. Can't wait. 5 or 6.
you were like making your own waffle cones, or were at least trying to. I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
kinda cool.
there's lots more stuff I could do, but I'm already a little thin right now on my time, so we'll see. But yeah, there's tons of stuff I would love to make that would be fun.
Yeah, some fun gastronomy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Decadent.
Mm.
Ah.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I was listening to a podcast the other day.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. And this guy, have you heard of Roman Yampolsky? He's been on Rogan, which was like whatever, but he's like a computer scientist, teaches at some school. This guy asked him, "What's the probability we live in a simulation?" And he said, "I've learned to stop saying 100%, but close to 100%." I was like, okay, cool. I guess, I don't know. It's fucking insane.
what do you do with that?
I don't know. What do you do with that? I spend a lot of time lately with my newly coming to life baby who's walking and kind of trying to talk and all this stuff. I'm like, essentially trying to make myself believe that somehow there's no possibility that anyone close to me will ever die.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm like, so it's fine. and death isn't real.
That's right.
It's just a construct. We live in a
Fake
simulation.
news.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, good news, guys. Death doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's not the worst way to look at it, honestly. I was talking to Shyla a couple days back about this. Kind of goes with the simulation, or at least one of the things that almost makes me feel like it is a simulation from my own research. Is that I had a friend when I was younger who committed suicide like in his 20s, right? But throughout life, I have met other people that remind me so much of him. And two of them, one of which is Anthony Bourdain, weirdly. So my friend died before Bourdain did. And then there was another person I had met kind of around Des Moines that even looked like him and all this stuff. And he wound up during COVID killing himself. And then Bourdain killed himself. And I was like, this is really straight, you know, like
Yeah.
it feels a little almost like the Matrix with that. I don't know, is it a rabbit or whatever it is? Where there's like
black cat.
the black cat,
Yep,
where
yep.
like it glitches and loops. Where I was like, is this some weird, or like this is a glitch that's stuck on like this one reincarnation of a person? Because it's like I'm seeing it sort of fractally at like Anthony Bourdain. This is one life he could have lived. He would have got into his 60s and been this famous food touring guy. And then here was him a little, if he would have made it to his 30, you know, it's really strange.
Yeah, you're seeing an energy of a person, but you're seeing the different possibilities of it in the same timeline.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
There's
pretty
also,
strange.
I mean, like occasionally people look exactly the same that aren't related at all. There's a crazy story about
Me
this.
and Brad Pitt.
It's weird.
It is weird.
I get it a lot.
Sometimes I'm like, ooh, what the hell is Brad Pitt doing here? Even a few years ago, remember when there was a picture of you at kind of a strange angle that we don't normally see you at? And people were like, is this Brandon Ream or Alex Carter?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'd look at it and go, well, that's Alex. And then you go, what the fuck?
It becomes like that lamp
Yeah, and you're
where it's
like,
is it an
holy
old lady
shit,
or a
yeah.
hot young chick
Yeah.
or whatever. You're like,
That was insane. You know?
yeah. There's like,
That even two people that I know at some points,
Had a little like.
yeah, whereas like they looked so similar at a given angle in a pic.
Yeah.
Like it's like, damn. I don't
that's
know.
when you can definitely tell that we all kind of come from some
Yeah.
similar point, because I'll see people where I'm like, not only does she look like sort of this famous person, but also like 15 other people I've met, and it's
Right.
not just like a haircut thing.
No.
Or whatever, you know, it's like the whole genetic.
Oh, yeah, I've
identity.
seen like 50 different Dan Umpthens around the United
Yeah.
States.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
I'm like, that is Colorado Dan Umpton right there.
Yeah.
Or that is Louisiana Dan. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, that's
Literally,
yeah.
this is funny. Do you know what I'm about to bring up?
you.
We were, so when Dave went to the ICU, right? Shyla and I were like two of the first people to like go back and see him once you were allowed to. And so it was like super intense. They'd given us some crazy news about Dave, and he was in the ICU, all
Yeah,
scary,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And so solemn, serious. And then we get in there, and one of the nurses, like, it like stops me in my tracks. I'm like, is that me? Like, it was like a bald guy with a beard, same kind of glasses as I used to wear. It was so strange. Where it really was.
You felt that way too?
I felt that way. Where I
Oh,
was
damn.
like, he really did.
Yeah, we looked at each other like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like,
like,
other
"That's me,
AJ,
right?"
yeah, other AJ.
There's a guy
He,
that
he turns around and he's like, yes.
yeah. Well,
Hi.
I feel like he did look at me, and I was like, he's thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
That's
guys stop and
crazy,
start
dude.
making out. Aw.
Yeah, yeah. Shyla been like, nice,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
but it really was like, sort of, you like took you aback a little. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was just so similar, you know.
There's a picture from a no sleep that came up in my time hop a couple days ago. I was slipping through and I was like, oh, there I am. I'm like, oh shit, that is not me. It was a picture I saved because so many people said they thought they looked like flipping through the photos. They're like, oh, I fully thought that was you. I was like, so did I. Yeah, and it is not me. Oh,
Damn.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, isn't there like a photo of your dad or someone in your
There
family?
was a picture up in our house growing of my dad as like a 12 or 13-year-old, a black and white photo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whoa. I was like, when was there a black and white photo taken of me? I was like, that is your dad. I was like,
Pop.
oh. Yeah, looked a lot alike.
Yeah, like the weird like echoes of DNA you can still see, going through everybody. And yeah, it's strange like which ones attract you to, which probably has some kind of like genetic lineage to you as well. Like, it's like I can't help that it's my cousin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We look great.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I was new in town.
Yeah.
Looking for a familiar face.
Yeah. And she felt familiar. But yeah, it's all that stuff. Even just on the drive back or drive there and back, super idyllic, windy, hilly roads. And I'm looking.
You love hills.
Yeah, I love hills.
Every time.
I know it's a business trip, but
Yeah. Stop looking at me on the hills.
But I'm like looking at the sky, and I'm like, if I didn't have books and people in like authority positions my whole life telling me what the sky was,
Right.
like what clouds were made of and why it was blue and the sun, you'd make up some pretty crazy shit.
You sure would.
Because I'm looking at it being like, I guess I believe what they're all saying, but it's a wild thing to like be looking around in a car, and just seeing like this wraparound of cloud, cumulonimbus. Oh, don't get me started.
How crazy shit really is.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
It's
when
pretty fucking insane.
So when someone brings up the simulation stuff, I'm like, makes sense to me. I mean, it seems as plausible as anything else to me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even convinced I'm not already dead right now.
Right.
You know what I
we
mean?
might be. I don't know.
And we are, whatever, a little down the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all kind of happening at once in a way.
That other thing, the thing I keep is the only moment that exists is literally this moment.
Yeah.
You're only ever in the present, and we worry about all this like nothing really. Like I'm trying to be like, mostly I'm just like, please, like don't let anything bad happen to these kids. Like
I'm going to jail for a while.
Yeah.
Look after me.
Yeah.
I'm self-surrendering.
Like I was worried enough about myself all these years.
I'd like to check into jail.
Yes. Yeah, I used to think about that to quit drinking and smoking cigarettes. Like maybe if I just get myself sent to jail for like 3 months.
That's a foolproof plan.
Get it taken care of. Yeah.
It seems like sometimes it kind of works,
Right. Or you come out a real fucking weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to happen.
Which I know a couple,
You only want to be in for like a couple months tops, maybe just a couple weeks.
Yeah. Get past a few months and then
You're becoming
Get a routine.
institutionalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? And would you like some of these tortilla chips? Because I brought an 18-pound bag of them. That happened. So, out of context.
What do you mean?
A guy I know, he came out of jail, man, and he was he's like, hey, how you guys doing? Like, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? Also, I brought this industrial-sized bag of tortilla chips. Like, all right. Okay, that's the biggest bag of tortilla chips I have ever seen. And no.
And no.
Yeah.
And
Was
to
this
the
like
former
Yeah.
getting out party kind of thing where it's like, hey,
It was just the first time I'd
Jimmy's
seen
out.
him. Yeah. It's like, kind of, I think he's doing okay now. But he may not have been doing that great before. He did a couple things a couple times that were like, like you did it the one time and it was fine, and then you did it again. And it, of course, wasn't fine.
yeah.
It was not fine the second time, my man.
It's perfectly vague, too. He did a couple of things a couple of times.
Yeah. Did the same
That's all we're
thing
going to
twice.
say about that.
Yeah. We'll say that.
That's all we're going to say about that.
Mhm.
Oh, lost my notes. I did want to make this statement. I've officially got to start vetting my Facebook friend requests. I've kind of just been, saying accept to every
Right.
single one. And now, I mean, the algorithm on Facebook already sucks.
Yeah.
And then I'll be hopping on, and it'll be someone being like, everyone's talking about corn sweat. That's all bullshit from, the Jew climatologist.
Oh, boy.
I'll be like, damn, how did I become friends with this person?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, if there's some amount of mutual friends, I'm usually hitting confirm or whatever.
That
you
used
know?
to be my vetting process.
I know.
And then I'd just be like, all right, how many we got? I'm like, oh, like 12 mutual friends. I was like, I'll accept this one. And then I'm like, oh, and then I'll ask, like, oh, how do you know them? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what the
I accepted because you accepted.
Yeah, we all just accepted bots because we
Yeah.
all accepted bots.
Yeah.
The only vetting process now is this an attractive woman? If the answer is yes, then it is fake.
Yes.
Have
How
I-
many times
yeah,
do we have
if
to
I
learn
don't-
the lesson?
If I don't know them personally, the attractive woman friending you is not a real person. Just heads up, everybody, if you don't know that yet.
Right.
There's millions of people that refuse to know that.
Yeah, sure. And when you look and see who the friends are, always the same people.
Yeah.
Like I know.
Thanks
who's
for the
friends.
ad, sweetheart.
And even those people are people where I'm like, how did you come into my life? You know what I mean?
Yes.
There'll be names that I'm now familiar with from seeing them in
Yeah.
my feed, and then it becomes like a weird, like, parasitic, like, relationship, like, I have with them somehow, you know, or it's like,
They're just
okay.
loosely hanging on somehow.
Yeah, where I'm
Loose
like,
affiliation somehow just by.
I'm confused by you and fascinated, and yeah. It's not great. My Facebook really sucks.
I think Facebook just sucks a lot more now in general for the last couple years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw something they were talking yesterday about how like they call it casual posting on social media is way down. That's where people are like, here's a dumb picture of my dog. Here's some food I ate. Hey, what do you think about this? Like the fun thing it used to be like a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no one does that because it's just too much like AI bullshit and a bunch of stuff you don't follow.
Now
it's
it
just a constant deluge of garbage. You're just
Yeah.
like, I don't want to post anything here.
and now it feels kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I'll only do an occasional story generally, and if it's family stuff, Sarah will post it, tag me, and I'll be like, all right,
Tag
I'll heart
accepted.
it, and then maybe I'll put it in my story.
Beep, boop.
Beep up. Have a look.
I remember I used to think stories were very, like, narcissistic, where I'd be like, post it on your story.
Yeah.
I did too, and now it's
Yeah.
kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I post stuff there more probably than anywhere else, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not judging anyone for unless you post some dumb shit, post whatever you want. But yeah, I don't. I hardly ever do anymore.
Yeah. Especially Facebook.
Yeah.
There's some people who still are kind of like making me laugh, but the amount of stuff that I'm getting fed through the algorithm that's honestly, I'm watching it be copy and pasted from other accounts that are also being fed to me. It's like,
Right.
whatever. It'll be, yeah, just like some text that is funny,
Yeah.
you know, one of those statuses where I was like, oh, I remember the old days when that would just be people I know, like comedians doing that funny
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And it'd get 150 likes. We'd all be happy.
Yeah. All having a good time.
That was a big
Mhm.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll post if I have something rattling in my brain all day, and I'm like, this is funny, and I'm like, and I can't get it, like, even if I'm like, if nobody likes this, whatever.
You just have
I'll
to
leave
set it
there.
free.
Yeah.
Get
Where
it out.
before I was like, if nobody likes something, I'd be like, all right, you got 10 minutes.
Someone.
If I don't get more than 5 likes in 10 minutes, this baby is gone. Out of here.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like it's unfair where I'm like, this one deserves, like, I'll see like a friend's post with only 4 likes and I'm coming in to deliver the 5th.
Right.
And I'm like, this deserved better.
Yeah, absolutely. Some people just never get any love, and some people get way too much.
Yeah.
It's a story of life, though, I suppose.
Back to D-Day, some of us are shot in the head before
Yeah.
the door even comes down
Yeah.
to run to the beach, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah.
But there was a time where you could at least seemingly like kind of get your career juicing a little off of just being hilarious on Facebook or something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Get a little motion.
Mm-hmm.
Unthinkable, probably.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Facebook's the worst.
Now, like our clips, I'm like, TikTok, doing all right. Instagram, not doing great. Facebook, not the best. And some of them, like it'll be video, like of different focus. Maybe one's Alex, maybe one's you, maybe one's. I'm like, well, I guess people just don't like me as a person anymore. Nobody fucking likes me, I guess. So that's nice.
You have our most popular clip of all
I
time on
do.
TikTok.
That's
so
true. But,
they're fair weather with you,
Yeah.
you know. When they like you, they really like you.
but I think it's probably got like 6 likes on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no like, I don't know.
Crossover popularity.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
certainly
Yeah,
not.
there's no parody between them.
No.
All. You know, it's,
But it does. I'm like, I guess I have rubbed people the wrong way in the past.
What?
I suppose. I don't know.
In the
Sometimes I
past.
am. I'm like, no, I guess people just don't like me anymore. I was too funny, and now I'm gone. And they're like, good riddance to that funny son of a bitch. We didn't like him anyway.
I would like to see your return.
That'll happen eventually. Although at this point, there's nothing really stopping me except for being like, I'm tired. That's about it.
You're hitting the comedy scene with the old "I'm tired" bit. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I got a headache. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
My neck hurts.
Oh, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. That's true. I don't know. I'm also like, I weigh a lot of it. Like I miss doing it, but I'm also like, what was I really? Mostly, it was making me insane. I feel like sometimes because I put so much, like my whole being kind of was like, how am I being received comedically? And now I'm just like, whatever. Take me to prison. Sarah will take care of the kids.
Yeah,
They can visit every once in a
Yeah,
while.
I'll be out.
I'll get a little furlough.
I'll get out. Yeah, they'll be a little bit older. I won't be smoking anymore. I guess I don't smoke anymore.
You'll be in great shape because of all the
Be in great
push-ups
shape,
and
yep.
fights.
All the push-ups and the gay sex.
Keeping you plenty busy.
Mm-hmm.
Push-ups and push-ins.
Yes. You ever had your shit pushed in? Not yet, but I got it on the docket. Yeah.
The first man to want to go. No, you're definitely not the first, probably. But
No. I mean, I'm just like.
you're just looking at the net positives.
Just need a break. I don't have any more vacation at work. You know? Yeah. Yeah. They're like, you already took your 3 weeks. I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? I'm going to prison.
Get a little furlough.
Yeah, that's right.
Rumble and Cell Block 69.
That's right. That's right. And who knows? You know, I'm probably eligible, I'd say, if they went through my records.
To go to
They'd-
jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Like, my car's already in lockup.
Yeah, that's true.
Just be like, hey, how about you guys put me away for a month for my car,
Yeah.
and then me and my car get out a month later.
Yeah.
That seems fair. Like,
First, let me see how it goes.
they're like, all right.
And if
You're
I like
yes.
it, I'll stick around for a while, and you can have the car.
We'll call it even on that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Goes to jail.
It does. It feels like there's no time between going to work for between 9 and 11 hours generally, then getting off, picking up the baby, going home to the old house to feed animals,
The petting zoo.
petting zoo,
petting zoo house.
go take a look over there, then go home. Then it's like whatever time. Then to get like 90 minutes to hang out with the baby, and then like an hour and a half to hang out with Everly, watch TV or whatever. And then it's like the only free time is that like 3.5 to 4 hour window.
About 4:30 in the morning.
I wish. I mean, that's what. And then I'm like, you should just go to bed. You're so fucking tired all the time. Just go to bed.
Must have alone time.
Yes. And I'm like, no, I will sit here and watch this fucking TV show
Right.
for no real reason.
I get it. I mean, yeah. I have to have some amount of my day like on my terms.
Yeah.
Even
The
if it's like
unwind
30
time.
minutes somewhere. Yeah.
I have to have everything on my terms. And then, not everything, but like
Not
life.
jail.
Life is like, hey, old buddy, we're taking your car. And I'm like, well, I give up. it's over. So let's figure this stuff out.
The
Do
jig
whatever
is
you
up.
want with me. I'm not taking care of any business. Let's just fucking do this shit. I don't want to deal with it. You know?
What kind of attachment style is that, Shyla? Is that
Definitely disorganized.
Yeah. No.
a disorganized, avoidant attachment style?
Yeah, disorganized is a mix of all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a potpourri of attachment styles.
With complex trauma.
That, I
Yes.
feel like my
Very
empathy,
complex.
Incessant.
Yes.
Rampant.
my empathy is broken.
Rampant.
Yeah. Little childhood trauma, you know? I should get a pass for a lot of things, I feel like. Like, yo.
It's worth bringing up to the tow truck place.
I agree. I agree.
Bring it up.
Croto, I don't know. I
Not
got-
for nothing, but
Yeah. Do you mind talking about my childhood trauma? All right, here we go. Now, can I have my car back, please?
yeah. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Mhm.
Now, do you see where I'm coming from on all this?
Yeah.
Honestly, they'd be like, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure their childhoods were much better.
Yeah.
That's where you end up when you have a great childhood is working at Croto. Like, oh, you know what I want people to see me as? The biggest fucking asshole in town. Oh, man.
No one is hated quite like Croto in
Fuck
these
'em.
parts.
Fuck those fucking pieces of shit. Croto.
Not an official sponsor.
And they didn't even do it. The cops did it, but Croto can go fuck itself.
yeah. You
I do. I feel like there's being targeted just saying that. But I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, your car is being towed right now.
Oh yeah, I can't unlock it. Hopefully the button works when I get out there.
Sometimes if it rests for a while, you'll get like a
There will be like a
squirt
little,
out of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. Mine for the RAV4, my clicker is still dead because I just haven't went and
Yeah.
got that new back because you have to like unscrew it.
That's
There's
a
not
special
even
battery.
screws.
It's a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like looking at this thing. I'm like, there's not even fucking like I gotta peel it apart.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Does the key come out of the side, switchblade kind of style there?
Hey, can't you push the button there? That little side button. Isn't that a
No,
key?
I don't know what that does.
I bet it's a key.
This is the battery kill button. Thanks a lot, Alex.
I got your hopes up.
Maybe it is some kind of. There's got to be some other way to get into the car.
You feel like it would make sense to maintain the key part of it still for moments like this, you know?
Yeah.
Because like mine's still a key, and then it's like the base of the key was where the little button was, and you know that whole thing.
For moments like this.
I was at work last week. Was this last week? Maybe the week before, and it was super hot and humid out. And it's one of those days where I could not get my shit together, and I was trying to make ice cream, and I was in the middle of all that. I'm like, I fucking forgot raspberries after I'd already been to the store twice. So I literally just throw everything down. There's a Hy-Vee like on Grand. So I drive there, jump out, get the raspberries, realize I locked my keys in my car, which I never do.
I'm surprised your car allows that to happen.
Well, it has a keypad on the side of it. You go bing bong, bing bong.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got the truck, I'm like, I'm going to take a picture of the code. Then I'll always have it on my phone. But I left in such a hurry, I didn't bring my phone. So I had to fucking walk like a mile and a half back.
Shit.
I pulled up, hopefully I have this picture. I believe I have. And there it is.
Scroll
Shitty.
past a bunch of dick pics.
Took a
for-
nice, yeah, ooh. Oh, yikes.
Somebody was looking pretty good.
Yeah,
today.
Christmas was pretty crazy last year.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little pad.
I know,
That is
yeah.
nice.
I know. I'm like, please work, because I've never even done it. I'm like, beep, 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 and I heard it go click.
Yeah.
Like,
My dad's old Lincoln had the keypad in 1988 Lincoln, and we felt like, what is this, the fucking future?
you know, it must be the Jetsons.
Yeah.
I remember when I was working at Fighting Burrito in my Grand Prix, I locked the keys in it in the parking lot there, and I had a tow truck company come out with like the Slim Jim and try to do it, and they could not get it, and they were like, yeah, man, a lot of people will just break the window. And so then me and like three of my coworkers like with a tire iron, like broke out the window. But it was winter time, so then I had to drive with no driver's side window for the entire winter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I still went on a date in that car, like in that period.
Hey,
I got an extra coat if you want one.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Sorry about
Got
that.
some hand warmers.
Heat's on full blast. So, how's your week?
Yeah. Women are pretty understanding about stuff, you know. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Put that on the record. Man orders $40 drill set from AliExpress, receives printed photo of drill set.
Woo.
I didn't know they were
Nice.
still hitting people with these kind of scams.
Pretty nice.
I remember like when eBay first came out, there was always like urban legends and rumors of like, oh, I ordered an Xbox and it was a cardboard box with an X drawn on it full of bricks or whatever. You know?
Didn't you recently get like a tiny couch?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was more my own fault.
Oh.
I'm not going to put that on them.
That was more my fault.
Yeah, because the same thing happened with my light-up globe as
Yeah.
well. I thought it was
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
more like full kind of globe size, and it was more like a
Yeah, we've all got tricked
honeydew melon size.
online with something like that. Like, look at this cool thing. You get it, and it's like a figurine. You're like, okay, next time we'll check the old dimensions on that.
Yeah,
No wonder it was $4.99.
yeah. They're hitting these with like the dick pic angles where it's like
Yeah.
making it look huge
Right.
and shit. Look,
Putting the fish eye lens on
Yeah.
it. Like, ooh, wow, that thing's
wow, this thing must be like a couple feet tall. That big.
all those like inflatable kiddie pools. Like you see the box, and there's like a family of 5 like diving into it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's shot at a very strange angle with
Right.
people photoshopped in. It can fit one adult in it.
Yeah, uncomfortably.
Yes, all your limbs hanging out.
Yeah. I still have that small couch / chaise. It's in basically the same green color as that. So if anyone's looking for, you know, Hobbit-sized furniture,
Tiny furniture.
yeah, let me know. It's sitting in storage. Shiloh just gave me the look like, wrap this shit up, bro. All right, I think that's just about everything, folks. I've been watching a lot of Anthony Bourdain, A Cook's Tour, which was the OG show. It's on Amazon Prime. Give that a watch.
I will.
It's nice and raw. I like it. Read
Write
3
it
books
down, in
thus far
fact.
this year. 2 of them, Cormac McCarthy. He's a great writer.
He
Would
is
recommend.
indeed.
Yeah, any closing thoughts or recommendations, fellas?
Happy Gilmore 2. Not the best.
Happy Gilmore 2, not good. The Naked Gun, good. Thumbs up.
There you go.
You know, we're gonna find the fam is going to see. Besides Merrill, we're gonna go see Freakier Friday
Ooh.
this Saturday. Which I'm like, fun. Then we're gonna have a date night to see Naked Gun. I also want to see Fantastic Four pretty bad.
There you go. Well, that's where you know where to find Toll this weekend.
That's right. Freakier Friday
See you there.
on Saturday.
Black Cat Ice Cream, huh?
Huh?
Huh? Okay.
Still there.
They know what they're doing, okay? What'd you say, Shiloh?
So why not?
Why not? Black Cat Ice Cream. Valley Junction. Cute little neighborhood. Check it
Indeed.
out. New location possibly coming. That's what I heard.
That's what I hear.
Venmo at Tobocop.
Yeah, hit up my prison fund.
Yeah. Put some
Put some
money
money on
onto
his
it.
books.
Yeah.
And his
JPay,
commissary.
yeah.
JPay.
We're gonna pay some back taxes. We're gonna figure this shit out, baby.
Yes.
You received a collect phone call from an inmate number 442, Tomagrain.
Yeah. Do you accept these charges?
No.
Patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. That's how we pay Shyla to be annoyed with us throughout the podcast.
Yes.
Check that out. I think that's just about everything, folks. Yeah, No Sleep the podcast. I've been AJ Simmons.
I've been Toe McGrain.
And I've been the ice cream king of Des Moines, Iowa, Alex Carter.
Goodbye.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic.